Prior to Cristiano Ronaldo's arrival on the international stage, Portugal's football reputation was one of fleeting brilliance rather than sustained dominance. The nation's history was marked by tantalizing glimpses of greatness that ultimately fell short of glory. The first peak came in 1966, led by the legendary Eusebio, the Black Panther, who carried the team to a World Cup semi-final. However, this high point was followed by 3 decades of relative obscurity, with the nation frequently failing to qualify for major tournaments. Hope was rekindled with the rise of the Golden Generation in the late 1990s. Featuring luminaries like Luis Figo and Rui Costa, this talented squad promised a new era, yet they came to personify the nation's nearly man status. Despite their beautiful style of play, their journey ended in heartbreaking defeats, most notably a semi-final exit at Euro 2000 and a stunning loss in the Euro 2004 final on home soil. As this celebrated generation faded, Portugal faced a void. Players like Paulita or Deco, while talented, couldn't guarantee a trophy. The team needed a transformative figure. Then a boy from Madeira appeared. When Ronaldo debuted in 2003, Portugal's trophy cabinet was empty. Their tournament appearances were few compared to powerhouses like Germany or France. Portuguese football's true strength developed only recently, in the last 30 years. The constant success, the change in team spirit, the enduring belief over 2 decades came not from a collective but from one person. Before him, Portugal was hardly a footballing force. Who could have imagined the boy who shined shoes in Madeira would captivate the football world and alter Portugal's destiny? Less hyped than Quaresma in Sporting's youth academy, and from a remote island, Ronaldo was just a promising talent. Yet he would carry the nation's footballing fate. From his 2003 national team debut, as Portugal's golden generation waned, Ronaldo was often a lone star. Between 2006 and 2016, he single-handedly carried the team. Teammates like Hugo Almeida or Nani had potential but lacked the elite consistency needed in big games. The team often relied on CR7's individual brilliance, and he frequently delivered with stunning free kicks and incredible runs. His major tournament journey highlighted this solitary burden. The 2006 World Cup saw him emerge as a key player in Portugal's semi-final run. But subsequent tournaments were inconsistent. Quarter-final exits, early eliminations, and semi-final losses, despite his personal brilliance. By the 2014 World Cup, hampered by injury, his lone goal couldn't prevent a group stage exit. These were Ronaldo's peak years, but also his most solitary with the national team. He pushed Portugal beyond old limits, but lacked consistent support to go further. Every tournament meant immense pressure on the man expected to change his nation's footballing fate. Despite setbacks, Cristiano Ronaldo never gave up. He returned stronger, with a greater warrior spirit, knowing his presence alone kept Portugal's dreams alive. After a decade of fighting largely alone, the breakthrough finally came. This period defines a solitary Cristiano Ronaldo, a crucial link between generations, and above all, a symbol of unwavering perseverance. In the late 2000s and early 2010s, Portugal often envied Spain's golden era, with their Euro and World Cup triumphs and captivating tiki-taka style. Meanwhile, Portugal struggled for identity, often relying solely on Ronaldo. CR7 was the focal point of a team lacking tactical structure, a cohesive golden generation, or a clear identity. The Brazil of Europe moniker, suitable for Eusebio's or Figo's eras, no longer applied. Portugal in the 2010s wasn't tactically strong like Germany, nor uniformly solid like France. This backdrop made the Euro 2016 triumph truly extraordinary. It wasn't about flashy play, but spirit, discipline, and destiny. Portugal won only 1 game in 90 minutes, drawing criticism for being pragmatic. Yet, for a nation starved of honors, it meant everything. It was Portugal's first major title, a trophy Ronaldo personally willed into existence, shedding tears of passion and relief, carrying decades of national longing. That victory was a watershed for Portuguese football and a personal validation for Ronaldo. Many great players served the national team, But only he brought home the trophy, achieving the unprecedented. This moment set Ronaldo apart, not just for his talent, but because he won. Some players score, some win trophies, but a select few inspire a nation to believe it belongs among the elite. Ronaldo is that rare individual. Even at 40, his dedication remains absolute. His "play until my heart stops" declaration and his emotional reactions after penalties show his raw passion and responsibility. Roy Keane understood this, dismissing critics who claimed Ronaldo made teams worse. Keane saw Ronaldo's inherent greatness from a young age, his aura, his confidence, his willingness to face challenges. This fearless spirit defines Ronaldo. He embodies Latin passion with an unusual iron discipline and relentless drive for perfection. Coach Carlos Queiroz noted Ronaldo's pioneer spirit, someone who lives to break limits. This was evident even with his children, who cheered for Spain. Ronaldo insisted, "The cup will come to Portugal, you'll see." Despite living abroad, he remains deeply connected to Portugal. This spirit spread through the national team, from João Cancelo to Gonçalo Ramos. They understand wearing the jersey is a continuation of a flame ignited by Eusebio, guarded by Figo, but burning brightest under Ronaldo. Figo said, "Cristiano isn't just the best player. He made the whole world look at Portuguese football differently." Scolari added, "Portugal always had talent, but Ronaldo brought stability, respect, and ambition, something we never had." Portuguese football's culture is Latin, full of emotion. Ronaldo embodies this, but also pushed beyond its limits to achieve the unprecedented, winning through sheer will and exacting standards. Before Cristiano Ronaldo, Portuguese football's brilliant moments were praised for artistry but yielded no major trophies. Their history was one of beautiful but unfulfilled promise. Then CR7 arrived. For 21 years, he transformed a supporting cast national team into a conqueror. Portugal reached 4 major finals, winning 3 significant titles: Euro 2016, 2019 Nations League, and 2025 Nations League. Each triumph is linked to his irreplaceable mark. More than a scorer, Ronaldo inspired, elevated the squad, and embedded victory as a new habit in Portuguese football culture. Crucially, beyond trophies, Ronaldo sowed seeds for the future. He stressed that titles are destinations, but legacy endures. His influence extends beyond the pitch. The Cidade do Futebol training hub, with his constant presence, now motivates young generations like João Neves and Antonio Silva. Young players learn not just skills, but Ronaldo's mindset, how he competes and handles defeat. He also invested in iconic sports facilities like the Cristiano Ronaldo Campus Football and Museu CR7, building comprehensive infrastructure for Portugal. These places attract tourists and let children dream from their homeland. Looking at the current national team who won the 2025 Nations League, Cristiano Ronaldo isn't the central player, but his spirit endures. It's in Vitinha's pressing, Nuno Mendes' passion, Ruben Neves' calm penalty. This is his legacy. Cristiano Ronaldo rewrote history, becoming an inseparable part of it. The question of his legend status is moot. Today's Portugal answers it clearly. Cristiano Ronaldo is a historical chapter, ending Portugal's almost era and ushering in a new age of victory. When football speaks of Ronaldo in the future, it won't just be about his individual awards. It will be about a man who, no matter how solitary, never gave up, and who, despite reaching every peak, dedicated his life to his homeland's colors.